Hello
Welcome back
to
Disco Elysium.
Hell yeah! So when we last left our heroes,
Previously, the world's worst detective had just woken up from
the worst hangover.
the mother of all benders.
Yeah. Don't know our own name. We've come up with the name.
Yeah.
It's not good.
His gun and badge are missing, and he's on a murder mystery case with Kim Kitsuragi, who is one of the better cops we see in this universe, but
is certainly more interested in getting the job done.
Yeah, but also appears to have some weird hang-ups of his own.
Yeah.
And a man has been hanged in what looks like the
back porch of a hotel.
Yeah, no one got to him for days.
A week?
Yeah. And it looks like the local union might be involved, who are, in this town, or at least in this end of town, more powerful than the police.
Mm-hmm.
So, a disadvantage for our character.
A small disadvantage, but we've concluded that we'll probably have to go to the union for help getting the body off the tree.
Right, just the simple fact that we can't do it with two people.
Yeah. You'd sleep after 21.
21 o'clock.
Alright, so we...
Oh, it's a little afternoon on day one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have no place to sleep unless we can pay...
What was his name? Gart?
Gart?
Yeah.
Yeah. So something that I talked about last time, we talked about the... we had talked about last time was, hey, are our skill checks for the voices in our head, are those things that we've just always succeeded, or can you fail? What's the story there? And it turns out if you fail, they just don't show up, because I watched the very intro of someone else playing, and they got just different things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh, there's that statue.
There's the statue from the intro thing.
Its neck is missing.
Just the horse's neck.
Yeah.
Sir?
Welcome to Rivachol.
Right.
Racist lorry driver.
Oh, because it's... Yeah, welcome. It's implying you're not from around here, which is... Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Rivachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
So either we don't know the cultural context and can just ask.
I feel like let Kim have this one.
Yeah.
Say nothing.
It's men like you who keep Rivachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
But you didn't say it to me!
Say it to me.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, we got your back.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all learned something here. Now that that's settled.
We have a couple of questions. Is one going in too much?
I don't know.
I'd support Kim.
Yeah, fucking A,
You two
Kim.
make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
See, when it said give Lieutenant a punch on the shoulder, I was worried we were actually going to
Gonna
hurt
fucking...
Kim because we are built we picked the living tank build.
Nah.
Whatever you say, officers.
Found this mug in the trash.
No!
The racist mug!
No! What are you hauling?
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Fine, what kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up, dickhead?
Apples.
Apples.
Fair enough. Or do we want to press on apples? It's apples. Fair enough.
Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
The mug could be funny as a call-out, I suppose.
Still only got 20 cents to our name.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal
Just
with
the
that
change in
eventually.
his pocket.
Wait, is that real? Loose change. Yes, take all. I need so much money. Kim, we're so broke.
What about that person up there on top of the stairs?
This person?
Yeah.
Scab?
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
Scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Somehow, yeah.
Two
Yeah.
cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I'm looking for something with a dead body situation. I'm a bit short on money. Just give
beg-
me some of
just
it.
beg this dude for
Body
money.
still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
What's the matter with this wimp? Is he obstructing justice?
This doesn't seem like that guy doesn't seem like he could help though.
No.
What's he gonna do?
The guy down on
I
the
don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
I just walk in.
Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
measure head.
Measure head.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini Supremus is there. Walk right past him,
Right.
and press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Seriously, it doesn't sound like it's gonna be that easy. Or I gotcha.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
What's this?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Shit, yeah, man.
Hell yeah! Try and catch it.
The coin never slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
That's not the line.
Well, yeah.
That was the wrong read. Okay.
Appreciate
Right,
it.
always glad to help out the
Yeah!
We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
What's the strike about?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Okay.
He's a chatty guy, wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay.
All right.
That's helpful.
Something tells me Measurehead is gonna be trouble.
Oh, a guy described as a supremacist?
Yeah, whose
might
name is
be-
Measurehead. Ugh.
Oh yeah, it's about to get wildly uncomfortable
yeah.
up in here.
We warned you, folks. Content warnings, very yes.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal
Oh, no.
belongings, stickers, insignia.
What about the backseat?
Back end of the cabin is a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
I was hoping to get some money.
Get that dosh.
Ain't too proud. We're a 50th of the way to not being homeless. Woo!
We're more like a 70th. It's 130 right now.
Fuck, you're right. It's
Yeah.
not 100, is it?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV.
Do I?
Insane.
The insane.
What do I know?
What did he do? You have no idea. You did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago? High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
Alright, fair enough. Boxes? Yeah!
Spare change.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Did you kill Rita?
It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your...
No, not
No.
grandma.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
No, I'm not gonna be mean to just... Johnny Bravo wouldn't be mean to a lady. Flattery? Flirting? Yes. Snapping my fingers in front of her? No.
Not really, no. That's not a Johnny kind
That's
of
not
thing.
a Johnny
That's the kind of
Bravo.
thing that somebody else does to Johnny.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
we're gonna have to confront him sooner or later. And
well, here goes nothing.
Hang on. Just in case.
I wonder if that's good or bad to do. We'll find out.
Well, I'm sure it depends on who you ask.
Electronic lock. Measurehead crushes all.
Everyone should try to be more like Measurehead.
The future belongs to Measurehead.
Hey, fucko. I can't click past him. I'm gonna have to talk.
Oh, Measurehead.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Great!
We're already off to an amazing start.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Your body does not betray your degeneracy. That's a lie. You're in great shape.
Say nothing, size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
Oh, yes. Oh, God.
He lets you look.
This fucking guy. Let's move over a little bit just so that we can see Kim's beautiful face, too. This fucking guy.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Because,
Pinnacle?
Sandwich, you are not in danger. Because you are not a threat to me. What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
Things are not as bad as they look. Sure, you have high blood pressure from metabolizing heroic
Heroic quantities of ethanol.
but you are robustly built. You will survive.
I can see you were once an athlete, then deteriorated in your 20s. It is typical of your
Half-low group.
Just blame the failed education system and leniency towards degenerates in your homeland.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
do we fight him about it?
I feel like this character build is meant to fight him about it.
My
so
body does not
You
portray
have
it.
succumbed to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Oh, that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Al Ghul the demon and Al Ghul alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim's really that bad?
It's not good.
It's
Okay.
like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
Is that the origin of the word alcohol? Al Ghul?
I don't know.
Hmm.
We know what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, wait. Oh.
Yes, Al Ghul. Al Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison. A
Poison.
parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
This is a John Carter. Oh, you mean
Correct.
alcohol?
My small skull servant.
You're right. I'm still not going to still need body down from the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
It's not unimportant here. I
Don't beg this man for help.
yeah.
Come on.
You're gonna
Junkie
comply.
emotions, signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen.
Johnny Bravo wouldn't stand for
You
this
were
fucking
once a
bullshit.
noble
Neither
and
will I.
powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great
Great.
gains in metallurgy,
Great.
race theory, and
Oh
statecraft.
boy. Where's the punch
You
option?
dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed.
I'll take this
Greek.
moment to say
But
it's
now
interesting that they
you
would have had to have come
ascend
up
to
with
the genetic
different
summit
identities
of
and
hope.
nationalities and racial
Yeah,
identities.
stereotypes that we might never even
And with
see.
frivolous
Yeah,
pop
like-
culture, you will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is,
hi,
this,
Jennifer
one's,
Ham.
this one's weird.
This one's
This man
this
is
one's
budging.
fucking.
Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Just push him out of the way. I'm not having this.
Oh.
Fuck.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize
I'm gonna
you.
punch you so hard.
When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will start
punch
the
you.
odes to homosexuality.
I'm glad we have a physical instrument built right about now, because we're gonna fucking, we're gonna wreck this guy's whole ass shot.
I mean, that
This
didn't
is your
really work.
chance. He's talking.
Rip
Oh.
Rip into him with a
Punch.
Catch him off guard.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
you better be right about
Don't
this,
do that to
Half-Light.
anyone. You're sensitive. Remember?
Suggestion is against it. No. I don't care. Fucking.
Formidable.
Yeah! Boom!
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break.
Ooh.
The man is reeling,
Yeah.
gasping for air.
Yeah.
Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip. He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalated.
Get-
Intimate with
Hey, there's only one correct answer, right?
closer.
360 flying spin kick?
It's gotta be this. Man, I'm pretty. Joe.
Whoa! Jesus H!
Joe.
Like a broken
Disco Inferno!
For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left,
Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
you slam your fist on the button. The man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
No.
Fuck off.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Okay, but Kim, you gotta.
Let's get the hell off of this bridge.
I am taking this dollar.
This way out.
Do you have money? Because I will rob you, you fucko.
The man is. It'll take a few moments for him to recover.
We should move.
Yeah. Where do I go?
Go back the other way.
Oh.
To the locked door.
Oh, right, yeah, you had to go past him. Man, I'm pretty.
Roadhouse!
Yeah! Fuck that guy. We may have to pay for that later with, like, that guy showing up.
I
with
don't
his
care.
buddies. I don't give a
Drop that
fuck.
dude like a box
I
of
don't
bricks.
give a fuck.
Every worker, member of the board.
Dewey typewriter.
Almost sentient.
Ugh.
La Fumée?
Oops. Ooh, hello. Is that what I meant?
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Indeed.
What are you trying?
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
This would have been a wild game to write just in terms of the number of proper noun pronunciations you would have to...
I didn't think about, just a sec. Whoever translated Disco Elysium into other languages deserves a fucking medal.
Yeah, this would be
And
wild.
the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrog are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus.
Force yourself to go through the folders. Wow. Can I put up with this?
Volition 3.
Whatever's
All
hidden
right.
here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
I like
It
how
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
the narrator reads the different personality types and different tones of voice.
Yeah.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Okay.
Okay, to do
All
this.
items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Everard Clare, probably, the head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Damn.
Yet.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs, booze, blood. Remember, Leo,
Okay.
Everart's all items on the list. The drawer slides shut.
What about that thing on the table there?
What thing?
That thing.
This?
Is that another typewriter? Radio. Okay.
It's probably a bad idea to go. Electrochemistry is going to have a field day in here.
Magnesium.
Magnesium.
An
heck yeah.
excellent source.
Magnesium.
Neat office shades. Drama.
Less drama.
Put on the neat office shades.
But they're less drama. Don't we want more drama?
Don't come back without a little drama. A bit dry. I, if the reckoner. I think you could probably take the gloves and the pry bar off now.
Yeah, probably.
Interfacing. Actually, no, the gloves give you +1 interfacing.
Yeah,
so
they're better.
Not really any reason to not wear them.
Straight buff gloves.
Huh. Neat. Also, fashion disaster.
Fashion disaster of passion.
Find out who is in the union box.
Ask him to tell you about the case. Oh yeah, we didn't ask Kuno about the armor. Oh, we're almost through.
We're almost through researching Guillaume.
Guillaume.
Oh right, since we have this quiet moment, we should ask him about the case too.
Yeah.
Yes? What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There is a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Our job is to find the killer. That feels Johnny Bravo to say.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No. It's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Something, supernatural.
I think labor disputes are very mysterious.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers' union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case. Strike, coup, revolution, it's brigandage, however you parse it.
You feel something rising through a familiar an opinion.
With this little foreknowledge, I'm unsure which side to grind into Pig's Feet. Also, nationalism.
Also, nationalism. Well, I mean, obviously not.
I had to look at number 4.
I think grinding one or the other said fish will do anything. I'm really, really smart.
I spent the last 20 seconds deciding on which side to ground into Pig's Feet.
Why? Yeah.
When I said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them. I meant we should be careful. If we are not, the shit will blow right in our faces.
He makes a quick gesture towards his visage where the shit would blow.
From an imaginary fan.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Different precincts?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cough
It's just
off?
stupidity.
Kim, you're dodging the question.
What kind of
Hiccup
stupidity?
Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural
So
conclusion.
this is a struggle over who runs.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So,
Fair.
you volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
You volunteered to spoil it.
Yes, I am an unrepentant spoilsport.
You're alright, Kim.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. You alright, mate? You alright? Think about. I've said to teach you a lesson in style. You are kind of the Carl to my Johnny Bravo.
What does this say about me?
Step on my people. But I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count.
I don't know if you can aim the gun enough to have the unbelievable kill count.
I mean, this feels more like a joke.
That does sound like a Johnny Bravo thing to say, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
style me.
Kim.
You need more looseness.
That's right. This is the Johnny Bravo.
No, I don't. I used to. Plain clothes did the trick. For both of us, it seems.
Ooh.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition?
It's a good burn. What's special
Not,
about
we should
Martinez?
move. Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Wow.
You seem to be following me.
I want to talk about you.
I don't think Kim will want to talk about himself.
No. Kim will hate that.
No. Honestly. Le Hardin.
Price. It has a price that means it can be sold, and we're so broke. We're so broke, y'all.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
We'll come back to that. We'll just go up the stairs. We'll let ourselves in. We killed Measurehead.
We didn't kill him.
No, I know we didn't kill him. How did I
Oh,
kill
it's a coat.
Coat?
Got change in that coat?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back. This is your cloak.
What?
You can feel it.
I think that's mine.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
Think I should get it?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
How did it
As
get
your
up here?
fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Bitch.
Better put that on. Is that a jacket?
More shivers.
I think
Yeah,
it's a jacket. Yeah.
Yes, it's better.
Okay. Know thy neighborhood.
God, I want to get that bag for picking up bottles.
Click on that thing.
What thing?
That thing.
I was gonna go up here first, but yeah, let's try this.
Inquiescence. Oh, can't. Oh, I didn't notice that. I thought it was just stains.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was
that is part of the logo.
industrial whatever.
Potent Pilsner.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, Rene Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Take a look.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
I don't think we need that.
No.
Let's get going. The entire neighborhood can...
Yeah, okay, Kim. That's fair. Yeah. All right, we have.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar.
Okay. We'll come back to the book when
It
we're
sounds like a rad as hell tattoo if it wasn't on a corpse.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't always a corpse.
Yeah. That was a
That
thing.
was a Fed, hell yeah.
Kibblesund.
Yes.
Coins.
Oh man, we're in the money now. We could buy a bus ticket at least. Button?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête. are
Go and
faded
stop,
with
right?
use.
Yes.
It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
I think more
Marche,
specifically it means
on,
yeah.
Arrête, off.
I think it means start and stop more specifically, but yes.
Okay.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Neat.
Oh, bridge.
Or if not,
Of sorts.
we can open it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. Don't break.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk,
Nice.
the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose
Its
has
purpose?
been
What do you mean?
fulfilled. Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers. Except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Sure. Okay.
Kim, my darling Kim, this is why. We're gonna crowbar open this door. For all I know, my gun could be in there.
Stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
So I think there's something special about this
You do?
container.
Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
I don't know, Kim, it just feels
It's a
special.
cargo container, detective. Just like all the others. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
You attempt
Yep.
to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Knock.
No reply.
Sure.
Persuade the door to
3. No.
Why are you even trying to open a door with
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
What wasn't an option?
Never
Are you
mind.
satisfied, detective?
I can't believe it. Canonically, we say that out loud.
Loud.
Do we say all of them out loud? Jesus.
I hope so.
The great machines are sleeping. It is nap time. Now we're getting somewhere.
Alright. Ultra Series gloves.
Will that those be better than our? That adds
It's
to
a
Half-Life.
different stat.
Yeah.
Whoops. Clothes.
They fit a bit more with the outfit, at least. Yeah.
Unfiltered contact.
Unfiltered. They got 2 fingerless gloves.
Oh, I figured out how to run, I guess. Hello!
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Sick.
Spelling is
You're
correct.
you're not sure how you spelled that in encyclopedia?
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
Ah, that's interesting.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No intelligent option here. We probably failed a check that would let us be.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Point to the container suspended from the crane arm. What's over there, though?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
Oh, is that a borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
Okay.
It's very,
Whirling
very
rags.
good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
That does sound a little suspect now that we say it.
Yeah.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
They do?
The borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad. Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Sorry. You're alright, Leo. Did we finish this?
I don't know. Alright.
It's got a star next to it, or a...
Breakthrough imminent. Okay.
What do you do with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Some mountain of containers.
The
Woo!
containers in the yard are green in Wild Pines livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
I mean, that
It's
shouldn't...
like some
Yeah.
red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
I mean, that's not hard to figure out why that's being done.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
He's
Oh,
not Leo.
Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
Alright.
Guillaume Lemillion.
Ah.
Bad news. Guillaume Lemillion did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite, amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
Bonuses.
Blood oxygen is boring.
All psych lurking and kept raised by one. Hell
Alright,
yeah.
What do we research next?
I think our only option is
the only option is what
Robocop.
we got. Well, no point wasting time.
Internalize.
Not -1 composure while this is happening.
Okay. Oh, maybe we have to, like, equip them or something? Because it looks like there's, like, limited slots, maybe. Oh, well. Oh, we don't know. Alright. What's in here? Woo! Ah! A direction. Mr. Everett, I presume?
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large
That
desk.
is
He looks
a
up from his
portrait.
work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
I say we do the second one.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
Just to a tiny
That's
chair.
not the voice I expected.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
Alright.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Johnny Bravo, I feel like, would take the seat.
Sure.
Take the seat off.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Gives you a sly wink. Remains serious.
Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
I wish I had an eyebrow raised. Damn, this chair.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair is incredibly uncomfortable. Fortunately, your ass is made of
Yes!
and the chair is made of wood. Iron beats wood. You manage not to shift around too much.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Is that... Wait, Gart hasn't been that bad. I owe him 130.
Gart's been pretty reasonable considering what we did to his hotel.
Measurehead, on the other hand.
This should take care of that nonsense.
A giant novelty check on his text.
Absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead. Take it.
So I'm being bribed.
That's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
Wait. Oh no, because we have electrochemistry, that real is definitely going to alcohol instead.
I mean, not necessarily. Wait,
I-
you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
I mean, he's a business owner, of course
With
not.
a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Drama doesn't want us to thank him. Electrochemistry's just here for it. We should take the money, for sure.
But don't thank him for it.
Yeah.
I agree with Drama.
You agree with
Don't-
Drama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or
No.
No, it's cool.
No.
cool? Wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty.
Oh, have we gotten under your skin?
But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
This could be the first time you've heard about your lost gun, now that I think about it.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
How do you know about my
I
lost
know
gun?
everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Okay.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place.
Wait now.
I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Okay, 2 things. First, mouse over composure challenging 12. The chair is killing
Killing
you.
you. But your
Yes,
ass is iron.
2, suddenly this incredible bender makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Suddenly there might be a big reason we had such an incredible bender.
Yeah, if the borscht is being spiked
If the borscht is spiked, and also this guy may have engineered that to happen, so that this conveniently he would have leverage over the cop that was going to show up and investigate in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Kim?
Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh, we have to do the check.
Composure 1.
Oh, we're bad at composure.
Uh-oh.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
No, I'm not about to cry. Or, so what made you cry too? What's Johnny?
I think Johnny desperately tries to stay cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
There are no Harrys. Or keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot.
Let your mind go to
a safe place.
Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois right back at him.
Vaguely.
Mr. Dubois.
I'm melting. Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Right, yes, body.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you
Thank
some
you, Kim.
questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask your questions.
Police officer questions.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Could you help me get a body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
I don't know that we should tell him that, Kim, but...
Well, Kim...
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
I mean, it's so blatant that, like, nobody tried to hide it.
Yeah, this is somebody who's pretty proud of the fact that somebody around here did a murder.
Like, it's the first thing even the stupidest cop would jump to.
Yeah. You come in there, help your community out.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
Do you hate the hotel?
But of course,
Oh, right.
joking aside,
Gart's not a
I
union
am
man.
going to
Yeah.
help you. Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here, and he has a little dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please extend him this courtesy. You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you, now that he's back on his feet.
No, don't mention the Shady Brew. What's the container that's outside your office?
Do we...
is Harry still fixated on the container?
Yes.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers
There's something
in this
special
hotel.
about it.
Possibly remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe.
Yeah!
You should at least try.
Right, convincing her.
Oh, rhetoric. Rhetoric, we're so bad at you. Do we ask or do we just...
I mean, it's obviously that your name is Harry Dubois.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Oh, thanks, I was wondering how I was supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Dave Arthur's Union card. Giant novelty check. Supposedly exchanged for 25 real at your local fruit store.
Below the number, careful handwritten...
Constable's rent? All of
of
it. No, worthless in a pawn shop.
20 by 50 centimeter check is pretty fucking huge. I'm gonna look at this pamphlet in your office, you fuck.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesa. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention.
Wow. Call
Just
out.
column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
It's a scene.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns.
This...
Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
I mean,
It
you can
takes
read
a
all of it, I
moment,
guess.
But gradually it dawns on you.
Oh, dang.
that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS.
Lewis?
The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
This...
You flip
I
back to
was
the
hoping
front
that that was
of
gonna
the
be a...
The table of
some kind of funny
contents
paper.
unfolds before you.
It's a communist magazine. Everybody knows they're a complete snore.
Oh, okay. Oh god, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. Money! Woo!
Look at that Montesura.
There's no work to organize. I think that guy
There's
might...
always time to organize your work. You want to try the container again?
I kind of do, but also there was this place we never went down, I don't think. Or there was some place back here that we never really went. Is there like a way up here? No, maybe not.
What?
I thought there was like more down here. But look.
You're back before the cargo container.
Nope, I gotta do
Its
something
drawer
to...
has not
Harry's just completely obsessed with this one cargo container for some fucking reason.
This is our white whale. Alright, we went up there. And this was the way back. Alright, Jean-Luc, you son of a bitch. And we did everything in here. Or no, I think they just said, yeah, go help.
Mr. Manana.
Knocked him out good. Like the Flying Desperado.
Ooh, what is a flying
It's
desperado?
that really cool Flying Desperado spin kick you did, Boyadero. Often performed by the most hard-bodied boyaderos on the steps. So, what's on your mind this time? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me.
It's actually very fun and easy.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
Word.
Word.
I even brought my own overalls.
I'm not going back to the hotel without first getting rid of that chick.
Yeah. A fairly stupid check.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Oh, do you pull the check from your inventory? Is that it?
Maybe. Item.
Put it in your hand.
It's not a shoes. That doesn't seem to. Doesn't seem to fit anywhere.
Is there a machine?
There's
Is that like an ATM? I
The
guess.
tear machine stand.
Huh.
Ma'am, please.
Maybe it's under questions.
Yeah.
Welcome to
What's that magazine?
okay. I'm not wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
Oh.
Oh. Oh wait.
Anything else I can do
Does
for
he
you?
pay everybody on giant novelty checks?
Maybe.
Blow
be-
the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and
Gin.
great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
I'm not giving electrochemistry the time of day.
Speed and gin.
We worked really hard to get up to $30 and we're still so far.
Wasn't there like a famous celebrity who was like a mad gin addict and like died of it or something?
I don't know. That was the right to work guy.
Yeah. You want to go off to the left, I think.
Well, we're gonna go presumably ask Gart about the kitchen. Did we come down?
White tank top.
Physical
Poster.
instrument. I mean, that's just optimization, baby.
What does the shirt do? Conceptualization and suggestion. Okay.
Yeah! Get it! Get it, Harry Dubois.
No one lives here anymore.
Trash?
Magnesium.
Hell yeah!
The trash is an excellent source of magnesium.
Jump jams!
Most able-bodied men.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a top floor
Yeah.
exit for the balcony. Huh. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you.
By
Don't be silly.
handsome.
Don't be silly.
Nobody's hunkier than old Johnny Bravo.
Oh, Larry. Was that guy here last time?
This guy? No, I don't think so.
It's all about money, you know.
It's
That's
true. Guard.
Can I help you?
It's about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it? A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
Alright.
Like what? I was really enjoying talk. Another thing. Great. Yes?
Oh, the kitchen is open.
Sink.
Yoink.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
So it's definitely not.
It's definitely not his name.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
What's in that borscht that you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer, with his brow arched.
Yes?
Borscht need more vodka?
Oh.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea. Honestly, the place is a powder keg.
Wait, oh, this isn't for us.
Yeah, oh
This is
yeah.
for the neighborhood.
Yeah. This we could we can cut it, just do what he says. What do you think there?
This is hard.
On the one hand, no. On the other hand, it's probably a good time.
Work ain't getting done anyway.
No.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak. The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Stay masculine.
Is that because we have the weird tank top that we're getting like...
Perhaps. The dishes are drying. I thought it said dying for a second there.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color.
Blue is for mystery.
I'll be back door, mark my words.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Push.
The door does not budge.
Damn.
All right.
A challenge. The steel doesn't even tremble. Now you're hanging from the handle. The door remains immobile. Okay, it was a challenge, and you failed. What now, loser?
Probably to the back entrance. Jesus.
I'll be back
The
door.
door stands silent, unmoved by your words.
I don't know if I'd call that a secret passage, really.
Ma'am, how you doing?
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweeties, no! I can't ask her.
She's too nice.
She's too nice. She's like the one person who doesn't absolutely despise us in the entire city so far. We should probably look at like what our tasks are. Getting the oh right, the body. Oh, we have to go to the gate. Oops. Secret passage. I really don't want to go talk to Jean-Luc about anything.
Well, you did severely impact his windpipe, so he might not be able to talk at all.
Oh, that's true. One can only hope, right?
You put a fucking crater in that man's throat.
Hey, fucko.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
I talked to you about like a god of martial arts.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered a little. So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior.
Jesus Christ.
Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way.
Okay then.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Oh wait, this was a terrible idea. Kim, why did you talk me into this? Kim!
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so.
Ooh, I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Also,
look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Evron's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop.
I'll work with whoever I want.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez.
Uh-oh.
It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory.
There's been no side
What
choosing.
you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
That's a candidate for single most uncomfortable exchange I've ever had.
That
in a
is
video game.
pretty wildly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm very glad we got to kick that man in the
I
fucking
cannot think of
face.
anything more
intensely
unpleasant, like in any video game I've ever seen.
That was pretty buck wild.
Yeah.
Alright, Kim. What? Wait. Hang on. Is that money?
An old call box with
Oh.
a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Nah.
We'll come back to that if we have a lead that sends us to it.
Yeah. Maybe when we have a place to stay.
Kuno, what you got going on?
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Shitload pig.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got
Where's
there,
the rest of his
as
armor?
usual.
What's the rest of his
Kuno
armor?
doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Hello?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
You're just too small for the armor.
Get
little
the
punk.
fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge. What are you? Fucking 80? Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno.
Fuck on Kuno! Fuck out of
Whatever.
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
Just kick off him.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
Through the sea?
That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monkey.
I cannot believe how much I love talking to Kuno.
Kuno.
This kid who's done like a myth.
Union fuck.
What?
The jolly troubadour shit at the gates. Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly Union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows.
Kuno's just on like.
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
He is taking
Okay.
like a galaxy of pills, and
Oh
he
my
is just
God.
having a fun
Yes.
time.
This troubadour has it. You can feel
Oh,
it.
that fucking guy. I know who he's talking about.
Yeah, Mr. Manana.
Yeah.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
You're tested.
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, anyway. Kim, we did the thing.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Oh, you have a skill point.
Yeah, what do we want? We got some drama.
We have one. Okay. I feel like drama might be pretty fun, actually.
Yeah.
But we've already got. Did we already put one in there?
We
Yeah,
did.
Okay.
But we could put another.
We
could have a flair for the
What would be the
dramatic.
most amusing?
I mean,
What is savoir-faire again?
sneaking under the nose is stunned with immense panache. Suggestion would be funny. Drama would be funny.
I think we've agreed that Johnny Bravo would only think he has suggestions, so we shouldn't put things into that.
Yeah. Savoir-faire and drama are probably the funniest.
Savoir-faire sounds pretty fun. Let's try that.
Woo!
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Do we have someone else to cut his shit open?
It's not about cutting. And no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work.
Honorary rank of detective?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is Lieutenant Detective.
I don't think I'm a detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now, the way I see it...
Okay, but Kim,
you weren't on the other end. You didn't hear the rest of that.
Kim, I'm definitely not a detective, Kim.
It's either this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard, but didn't quite get this interview done. For that, we have to ask him about the lynching. There's also Wild Pine's representative in town. She could have some information.
We got it.
Let's do this.
Get this done.
Adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
It's already 3 p.m. We gotta move.
Yeah.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Unfortunately, no.
I have gardening gloves. Maybe they're enough.
They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
Just fill us in right?
That's right.
Okay.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
Assistant.
That's you.
Wait, he hasn't learned that his name is Harry
We didn't
Dubois?
actually ask about it, so...
Okay.
The corpse lies there, indifferent to your retrograde amnesia. The next box says...
KK57-0803.0815.
August 3rd.
Next.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of
NA.
birth. Age.
Roughly 50.
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook. Teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Fucky, fucky!
The little monster.
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Fuck you, male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Alright.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Nope.
KK 57 0503 0815.
Nope.
Listens.
That's
motionless.
That was wrong.
With the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Oh, we can't go back that far. Dang.
No, it doesn't matter.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
I'm not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation.
Yeah, if you were stripped.
He was stripped.
We should start the post-mortem.
He was stripped and stoned, wasn't he? Didn't we hear that?
Well, Kuno's been throwing rocks at him.
No, I mean like stoned while he was up there.
Oh.
Yeah.
The corpse
Or did I imagine
cannot
that?
feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing down post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Yep.
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
The spine is bent more than the lieutenant compensated for.
Ah.
This buster's actual height is about 1.85.
So he's almost 7 foot?
You could not take him straight on.
Of course, I undercompensated. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short. Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Hell yeah,
Talking
Kuno.
shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Predation. I think Kim's actor.
But meant for high velocity.
I'm pretty sure Kim's actor is French.
Yeah.
Ligature mark.
To the hand point on the belt, starts cutting in the polyester.
The material cannot be cut.
Still wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
May I try?
It's no use. We should get chain cutters. You can try with them. I have a pair in the toolbox of my kinema.
Alright.
Damn corpse. We had a good rhythm going.
True. Kuno's fucking velocity!
It's fucking max!
I'm just doing the one! You see that corpse up there? Fucking nailed it!
Inside, we see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat.
Let's just take the flashlight too, since I feel like we might need it.
Yeah.
Sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters. In your, it's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue.
God knows the
Lets
sun
you
is going
see
to go
things
down.
in the
Yeah.
dark you would otherwise miss.
Thanks, perception.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
That's a really cool car design, by the way. I didn't
Yes.
point that out the other day. It's like the engine is on the exterior, unshielded.
The art design, much like Kuno's velocity, is fucking max.
Yeah. They've done a really good job making this look like this is definitely a modern world, but it is not the same world.
Yeah. All right.
The rotting man lies
I believe
on his side
the term
with his eyes
culture
looking straight
fiction
through
exists.
His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy.
Used to be, I think it was coined to describe
The
an old
lieutenant
webcomic.
adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
External examination.
Mm-hmm. Cut with as much precision as you can, please.
Well.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
92.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together. Sweat falls
Hello,
on your
Ladun.
brow.
Oh, Justin, hello! We're playing Disco Elysium. We're investigating a body.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red.
We also
ligature
kicked a
around
racist
it.
so hard with a roundhouse kick that he passed out.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
No, let's get out and see.
That's fair. It's been an involved process. It has been like half a day to get this guy down.
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury. Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Probably not from this
Bullets
murder.
have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
Wasn't there armor for that, though?
In addition,
Well-
I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
That's fair. We also had a problem with getting close. But yeah, this is yeah, I think I was saying with the Temple of Pain that this wasn't all from the murder. This is just he's a fighter.
Mm-hmm. We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item, hands.
Pick up the hand.
The hand is surprisingly heavy to lift, filled with decay liquids. Feels as though it could explode if squeezed harder. You're suddenly repulsed, so much so you feel compelled to drop it.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling. I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal.
Yep.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this?
This man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope. Failed conceptualization.
We failed to think of a good joke.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
He's really doing it. The dead man's teeth cut into his gloved hands.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
We're just gonna write that down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
That's fair.
Psychedelic and knowledge range.
We are a physical powerhouse.
Yeah.
We can punch anything and have an okay grasp of the city. And that's it. Why don't we have it?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Right,
Same
NA.
for toxicology and serology. NA. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck. Visually consistent.
Oh, we
with
probably should have tried to press on toxicology.
Gastrointestinal.
Might get a chance here.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Oh, we're gonna help Kim out a bit.
What's next on the list? Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too. Nothing. Just in case.
Okay.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal postmortem.
Next injury?
Contusion.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Yep.
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal.
Non-fatal postmortem.
Next, a dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
What was that about? No chlorine around the neck? You'd be chlorine for your life.
You wouldn't if it just you dropped, though.
Yeah.
It would snap you.
Fatal.
But could you kill... Well, so you could kill someone and drop them to make it look like a hanging. But if you did that, surely there would be another injury.
Kim would have discovered another injury or a poisoning, but we can't test for poison from here, so...
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
You can also be knocked out.
Yeah, there's not really a reason to expect that, though.
This field autopsy
unless something very obvious appears.
Or you could be drugged.
True.
Because that was one that we didn't really know is toxicology.
Yeah. How did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
No electrochemistry.
Electrochemistry is really kicking up.
Electrochemistry is a real bastard. We did level up.
Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could become a physical god.
Half-light? What is half-light again?
Intimidate, threaten
body
people.
take control.
Threaten people. Well, we could continue to be a tremendously panached.
What do we keep losing at? Volition?
We have lost a little bit at Volition.
I feel like we should put something into Volition so we keep our morale up.
Yeah. Hooray.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg for processing.
Hi.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Oh! I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Okay, you are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What's happening?
What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions. Into the wild pale yonder.
But where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Why do I love questions?
Because you're a
Copperoonie.
Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right.
Yeah! Yeah! Have you?
This is getting upbeat now.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I mean, really, it is because he told me to.
You're a lying sack of shit, Coppo. You're doing this because there is nothing else to do. Everything else is over. It's just me now. Because you have... Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself.
The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Alright.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manner.
You can
-1 for established probable cause.
Yeah, because why would you jump to a conclusion if you have...
See me in your dreams.
Why not?
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
No.
The corpse seems to yawn contentedly, as though it's glad you've run out of steam.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
I've got a gut feeling that there's more to this corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast. It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart.
Yeah!
And the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Alright, noted.
Alright. Fridge that body.
Are send body to processing and fridge mutually exclusive?
Probably. Well, we couldn't investigate it in processing. Right? Like, it would get embalmed and shit.
No, it's in the quest. It's in the quest log.
Oh,
There's send victim to processing and then fridge.
Whether you're done with all... Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess you could do that immediately.
Right, and just be done with it.
If you're done with it, yeah.
Well, Gart's right here.
Yeah.
And is absolutely going to rebuff us.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is normal size.
It's normal size.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I say?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
Hell yeah.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Alright, good thought. Good talk, brain. Meanwhile, how's Hobocop going?
20 real can buy mini peanuts.
Alright, we're about halfway through Hobocop as a thought process. Gart, my man.
Can I help you? Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
How'd you know?
Yes, that is...
Because you haven't taken it away yet, and it must be stinking hard about now. Well, you're not putting it here. Rest assured.
I'm not even gonna ask why, you're just gonna say something to me.
This is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a dead body in my kitchen.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Let's go talk to the frit clerk.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in
the question.
First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Hell yeah.
This narrator kicks ass.
I will be back for you, you son of a bitch, whether you want it or not. I gotta find a way to get money. I can't be kicked out of this hotel. Ma'am?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Do you have a fridge?
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
You're right, this is a fridge. Wicked.
Yeah. You're joking, right?
No.
Yeah, super funny.
Well,
Kim, I'm sorry.
Those both kind of dead-ended. We may as well just send the body to processing.
We'll ask Kuno, because he's right there, and then we'll send the body to processing.
Kuno's not gonna fucking
Kuno
know anything.
got a fucking maximum fridge!
Fuck do you think Kuno is?
Kuno's a fridge magnate!
You think he's a fucking penguin?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, I need a fridge to stash the
The
body.
boy turns to you. He doesn't care.
Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing.
Thought you would. Where is it?
The man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Don't fuck it up. You need a fridge.
Rhetoric medium 11.
Go for it.
Kuno's a poor kid from a poor neighborhood. Say your job is on the line. He'll sympathize.
Am I sure about this?
Sounds
no,
sweet.
It's not weak.
No! Rhetoric, you idiot! You should not say it!
Sincerity with weakness. Say it.
The fuck are you doing right now? The fuck is this shit?
Don't pay attention to him. Just keep telling your sad story.
No! This is good.
It's not that dramatic. We can just send the body to processing.
Kuno's never seen anything so lame. Listen, pig. If you were Kuno, the fuck would you care?
You're right, Kuno. If I were Kuno, I probably wouldn't care.
See, sad shit? Kuno doesn't fucking care about this sad shit. Your sad shit. Now, how about you at least try to entertain the Kuno, or get the fuck off his crime scene?
Why don't we go pester some other kids now?
Wow. Rebuffed. Well,
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Kim, I'm sorry. I guess we gotta send the body to processing.
Yes?
I think we have to do it at the body.
Oh.
The man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestine. The
Gross.
lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Bag him.
If you think so, officer, I'm not going to object. I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I'll take it from there. It's too late to take him into processing today. I'll take him first thing tomorrow.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, let's not think about that too much. I really need a bag to pick up all these bottles. Look at this fucking...
Oh, tire spelled with the Y. So this is a British writer.
We're playing bocce. There's money in that trash can, I bet. Content.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig. Fucked by the coon.
The coon.
And Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore and best set mailbox also.
Been there. Bust the bedroom mailbox. Been there.
I feel you, mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems
Healed morale, yeah!
So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow. And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Maybe you can find the helmet down by the sea. Oh,
Why
it's Renee.
you back every time you bring out the measuring tape?
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please,
Wow.
Shit.
just try to enjoy the game, alright?
A big sandwich.
Look in his hand, going into his mouth. The sandwich. It's hauntingly beautiful.
Electrochemistry, are you just like hunger for everything?
Yes.
Liquid, solid, or mineral?
You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a
Ball game.
Grab a ball and play it. Don't
Ask questions.
Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Shouldn't I ask what game it is first?
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're
The game.
Game. Hand out, yeah, hell yeah, we go for it. Ah!
This felt
Wrong.
Wrong like touching your sister's breast. Through your sister's breast.
Yeah.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an
No, it wasn't.
excellent throw.
No, it wasn't.
There are no 2 more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing. Mossback and his shitty ball are mocking you. You need to get angry. Use swear words. Mention spunk.
Electrochemistry has suggested eating a cigarette, but
Wow.
I thought something way more spectacular.
No need
What
more.
are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
with a pinch of fear.
Admiration with a pinch of fear.
Now, like, I've played... This is bocce, right? Basically. That's not bad.
I don't know this
It's not
game.
that... You don't know bocce?
No.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
That's just how Johnny Ball game
is extraordinary.
Right. Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Two, I guess?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Is that like his work uniform, or does he just dress like that for fun?
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
You know what created it?
Do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Heavy artillery fire, you say? That's the best kind of artillery fire. Very interesting.
Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Did you use?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Show them
Because this
here.
place is a damn beachhead.
Oh.
To soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow?
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Hey!
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
He approves of this radical approach. Knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Nothing. I don't think. I just do.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Oh yeah, we know Guillaume.
Is it consumer culture? I don't think so.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile. Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Hmm.
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten.
I've forgotten a lot of things, not just that.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Huh, wonder what's going on here.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
Okay.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Alright.
Alright.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it come from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mother. Salam Rocky Bayi. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera.
Lights.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world.
Some kind of superstar.
And you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
-2 logic.
Still seems unlikely. What does it say? Some kind of superstar?
Some kind of superstar.
First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar, and the groupies in cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a limousine pose of the mic, strikes a lionesque pose of the mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume de Lémion or Davy Dewis, no.
You're a metaphorical superstar. Alright. We don't need logic anyway.
Did it actually just change the lights for us?
I think it did.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Jim.
Officer, how might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Can I have a bite of that? Do we ask for a bite of this man?
Jesus, electrochemistry will never let it go.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
Wow.
Suddenly you realize how hungry you are. The last time you ate must have been God knows when.
Do we double down?
I'm not even gonna look. I'm not looking at the screen.
Just a moment.
Believe me, officer. I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable.
Oh God.
At my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
You can barely hear him.
Oh no!
The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction. It must
take my headphones
yours.
off.
Please, friend, let's just.
It's mine. Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
I don't know why it didn't go.
That's not great.
That's not great.
That's terrible.
I hope that wasn't waiting there long, Justin. It should be working. The button. If I press the button. Huh.
That's not great. That's terrible.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his deer sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
I'm not sorry that we did that. Bag!
Yellow plastic bag free. Maybe the helmet is down here somewhere.
Next to the iceberg. Yeah, so this is the city that they just did not clean up.
Yeah, this is the end of town that they just left after the war.
Yes, I am.
The saddest fucking thing.
We are in need of money. Pate.
Look about pate. You don't really understand what it's about.
Crime and romances.
Way narrow culture. Freedom and roaming upstream.
Fair. I don't know why it didn't. I don't think we're past the where I have to re-authenticate.
It is a new month.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe.
So maybe it's the middle of the month. Sometimes they do that. I had to re-authenticate Pixiv.net today. So.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games.
Board games?
It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards. My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman.
Oh! Is this because we have logic -2?
Possibly. Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman by myself.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Well, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Look at the guy on there.
Head, yes.
No.
Resilience.
Grit. It turns the cigar for the person to say, you gotta take the pain. This Mullen guy, look at him. He got the ball. Jesus.
It's a bit childish.
No ball.
No, it's too much. I don't want to say that to a little girl.
Say what, sir?
Never you mind. Either way, I'm not impressed with this Mullen
You don't
guy.
have to be, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, I'm going to deduce something now.
You got a point. Put the point into something first.
You can put it into composure. Try and get that.
Let's actually, let's see how that improves the odds. Composure.
Where am I?
Bottom right. So it went from like 8% to 17%.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
You fail to deduce anything substantial. She waits intently.
You are very small.
It's okay, sir.
You disappointed a small child.
We'll come back. I'll come back later with something to deduce.
Harry actually can take psychic damage.
Just from being... Hang on. What's our logic currently at? 0.
0, naturally.
Intellect base 2, yeah.
2.
We have 0 logic power.
Because we are busy working on superstardom.
Yeah, we are distracted.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh no. Honey, that was the wrong thing to say to Harry Dubois.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of
Oh no!
oh no! To talking with her.
5. I felt some interest.
Always rate them a 10.
Yeah.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
She's quite the value
add.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Depends how much you pay the kid.
Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there. Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Ooh, curtain. Is this where the body is?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
That is not what I expected it to be.
Okay.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the
curtain? Remains shut before you.
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? You ought to.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
I do want to pull the curtains. I'll be nice for now. We should actually pull up. I have sort of... Where's the rest of the armor? Oh. Yeah, the harbor gates. That's one thing. Oh, and the reps, huh?
Yeah, the Wild Pines rep and him again. Where does it tell you where the Wild Pines rep is?
No, but we did see the Wild Pines guy. He might know. He was down by the scabs.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I have to know. This is important.
How much you get per bottle?
Yeah.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh.
A sign says, your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
I mean, it is free money. People are more forgiving to positions of power, like police officers. Hey, my guy, armor.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? The little boy had the good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Okay, that's
Serves me
yep.
right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
Kuno scared you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
I get that sense.
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm gonna find one piece
Nice
of it.
and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armor too. The one the bullet hits.
That's true.
Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Alright. I don't want to go talk to fucking union guy if we can help it. Where was the Oh, he was in a was he in Whirling Right?
Who are you talking about?
We met a guy. We met a rep. Not a rep. We met an employee of the Pines, that company.
We did?
Yeah, briefly. He's like, man, I just fucked with this guy. I think.
Oh, him.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Alright, well, it's not gonna happen right now. Alright, let's go talk to fucking...
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
I am the law.
From another planet. Hey there. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
What are you hollering?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Wicked, I've always wanted a friend in the world.
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
There's no denying it. Your
Body needs
to feel the touch of some good performance wear.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically.
Don't be a stranger.
Can we have a body in your car? I'm sorry.
This soundtrack fits this setting perfectly.
It's really good. Yes.
There are clothes inside.
Oh.
Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
What are we gonna find realistically? I was hoping for spare change.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a...
You like sunglasses, officer?
Nah. But trash can though, that'll have $1 or 20 cents in bottle form. All right, we'll go talk to the. What was his name? Everard.
Everard Claire.
Detective mode.
The Wild Pines rep might be inside the building, actually.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, because it is.
Oh god, the Wild Pines rep isn't the scab organizer, is he?
Oh, I hope not. But the scab organizer might know.
Yeah. It's 5 o'clock on day 1.
Hello.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Oh.
Did I do this?
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Must have been an advanced scouting mission.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Oh my god, there's so much.
Are you limited to how many you can carry?
Nope.
Jesus, Harry, did you do all of these by yourself? Yes.
It is in fact a miracle that we're alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this game wanted to perhaps suggest the you know, like, hey, doesn't this suck to do? To have to pick up bottles to try and eat and live?
Yeah.
Almost like it's trying to have messages and say things.
Games aren't political.
No. Games have never once been political in their whole existence. Whoa. Fuck yeah.
It's a swordfish? Or a marlin?
It tells time.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Turns out the stretcher being served an alcoholic brew.
No, don't tell him. Let him figure it out on his own.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I
Also,
would
hi,
love
quiet.
to help you, like I'm helping you with the body. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me?
There's a... We'll say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good.
Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
Okay.
Kim, is that true?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Sure.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Whose door is it?
No, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by
A
weasel?
loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
But you don't even know anything.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a
I'm
local
confused.
bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
And then you don't know how to open this door.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
Hello, quiet.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
What would Johnny Bravo do? Johnny Bravo's kind of an idiot and would probably just do things because people said to do them.
Yeah, that's kind of a Johnny thing to do.
Do we continue the Johnny thing, or do we try and solve? Do we try and be better about this?
I don't know. I mean, it is a lead, and we're kind of running out of them.
Yeah, fine.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
Oh. Hell yeah, gamer. We're practically rolling in it now. So it's 5:20 p.m. It says we can go to sleep at 9, everyone's in bed by 2 a.m. I wonder what's the cutoff for having a place to sleep tonight.
Probably 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Because if the staff aren't there to take you in.
Yeah. Oh, not Kim. Sorry, Kim, I love you, but I need the bottle. God. We drank so much. But, like, we're not gonna do all of what this guy says, right?
Not all of it, I don't think.
We're playing along. I think
we're playing along, but the investigation does take priority whenever we're doing this.
Yeah. Like, Everard.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Labor Utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Listen, it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink! I'm opening it for all working men.
I'm a hustle grinder.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Now, the fact that this is around the whirling in rags is actually quite interesting.
What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share. Aye. This stuff, they already covered. It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping us in our place. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board.
Hell yeah.
So they could take part in the decision-making process.
Are you a communist?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
He does seem lavish to me.
He is reasonably
Yeah.
lavish. That's his prerogative.
No, it's
not.
not!
Like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world.
Ask about
anyway.
communism.
And more. No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Cool, I don't have anything to
None
add.
of the above kind of man. No harm in being that.
You seem to spend a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool, that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I'm a Boyadero?
No.
But...
No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Good talking to you.
Hey. Psst. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love?
Yes, we should all stop building love. Love has really worked out well for me. I'm a love winner.
I'm a
That's
love
that's,
winner.
That's a Johnny Bravo.
That's a Johnny Bravo.
We need tender men like Gargantuan communism. Word on the street is it's going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted by human beings. Is that right?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets.
Well,
literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I haven't said anything like that.
I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. Alright, that sounds like me. I mean, this is accurate to, like, what we've said.
Funky style.
Very funky.
So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire?
What's this communism even about?
Or do we get right down to it? Failure. It's about failure.
I don't do failure.
Of course you do.
You are failure.
You are communism. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped, shat on, while everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the world. You are the
last communist.
Now get to work, comrade.
Opt in.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal...
Wait, what? Firing squads?
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Finished.
Matt-Sophie socioeconomics.
We have a lot of thoughts going in our head right now. Oh, but we're so close to some kind of superstar.
What is Matt-Sophie socioeconomics? People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world, never to return again. They were right. Until he woke up today. A spiritual corpse responsible into the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmatsov.
To rebuild communism in the year 51.
Big communism builder.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Oh, then yes. Let's not get into it.
We're fighting for... Besides, we're not that different. Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Do you know...
Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece
I
of
just...
shit.
So do we, Scab.
Okay, well, you don't seem to know where...
that doesn't seem useful at the moment, no. Is there anything off to the right here?
Oh. Dang it, that's a coffee cup.
No?
Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, we have a magic key.
Yeah, we could also go south.
Like, this way?
South past that statue.
Ah.
I think.
Oh, that lady. We didn't ever really talk to her.
Kind of catatonic, that lady. Nope, nothing over here.
The woman still has her eyes is fixed on the photograph in
Mama.
my hands. In the background, the radio plays. Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening.
Alright.
Her hair is grey like lead. No, this one is a monster in disguise.
Half-Light? I don't know about that. Half-Light, I think you're maybe not always acting in my best interest. If I'm being perfectly honest.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
It's almost 6 o'clock.
Yep. We could go sneak into that house.
It's Guard, isn't it?
It's probably Guard.
It's probably Guard. Guard is probably the weasel because he's not a union guy.
Yeah, and he hates the union guys coming in. And it was behind the whirling in rags.
Right. It's the greenhouse key. Is that right?
Yes.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
I thought it was. Is there somewhere?
No, it's down here, I think. Can you get those?
No.
No?
Let's do it from like another angle?
Is it that shed up there? No.
Is it the secret passage leads to the outside?
Maybe.
Can I help you?
Hang on. What did we leave in the wall? Is that bird that I...
Shoe.
Did we leave without shoes?
Oh my god, is Harry...
Green shoe, just left foot.
Harry's been walking around with no shoes all day.
Holy moly. Oh dear. Whoop.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but...
No time wasted. I'm just trying to get the bottle. Bottle. Bottle?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
This is where the magic happens.
Should we say that?
It's the funniest thing.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity?
Well,
yeah.
Crimes against myself, anyway.
I defy bourgeoisie's morality in here.
Fight it hard. No, I meant disco.
I know what you meant.
Oh, there's the window.
Some kind of superstar.
Well, yo.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die.
Oh, God.
In a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like
astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
What's our bonus for that?
-1 logic.
Price of self-delusion.
Increases the learning caps on the others. Let's research Matt Sofian's social economics.
Alright.
Oh, we can't. Oh, we don't have the slots for it.
Oh.
Hobocop is not finished yet.
Oh, or we can forget thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Locked. Okay.
Okay. Aha!
Green snakeskin shoes.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
That's
you
fair.
may be what they call a big dick cop. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Thanks, Composure. Okay, wait. We can look at.
Well, it's time to sign off for tonight.
Yeah, but hang on. Behind the greenhouse, in the
yard.
in the backyard.
So behind the greenhouse, even. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Psych, is this something to look forward to for next time?
Yeah, we should save.
Yeah. So I don't think we're doing the best that anyone's ever done, but we're making progress. We've also set ourselves up with somebody who's not tremendously good at investigating.
We did completely serve Measurehead, though. That was great.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
If we do nothing else good for the rest of the game, we will have done one extremely correct thing, and that is roundhouse a neo-Nazi into the fucking ground. Thank y'all for coming out, by the by. Hope y'all had a good time. Ooh, Nin's been playing demos of things. With the, Steam thing. What's it called, like Next Fest?
I don't know.
Set it over there. But anyway, thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next time.
See you then.